Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. You know, sometimes I get so caught up in just reading a lot. I just love to learn new information that I forget that I'm right in front of a camera. And if you're like me and you love to learn a lot and you love to know why, then today is going to be an excellent video for you to tune in. Today we're talking about life path number 7. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grant Jones and I help people grow physically, mentally, and spiritually. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down there. That way you can stay updated on new videos each week. Now today we are finishing up the last number in the Mind Group series, which is life path number 7. If you don't know your life path number, make sure to watch my video right here and it will teach you how to figure out and calculate your life path number. Alright, life path number 7s. I'm excited about this one, guys, because I'm actually a life path number 7. So I can feel just like you guys feel. And a lot of times, I will say that life path number 7s, we feel like no one understands us. And that's because we're truth seekers. We're always trying to find out the truth, no matter what it is. Some people in life can just get information from other people, and it will just be fine. They'll tell them what it is and that's it. Okay, I believe you. But for life path number 7s, we have to go dig a little bit deeper than usual. We have to figure out why things are happening, how things work. If you're like me, you're going to ask a lot of questions. Why? Tell me why ain't nothing but a thing about life path number 7s is we love to analyze everything. We're always in our mind and we can't turn it off. A good career choice for a life path number 7 might be a researcher, a scientist, or a teacher. You're always in your mind, and we have to be careful not to overthink, because with all that knowledge we have, we need to make sure that we're exposing it to other people. Now, to help you guys visualize what a life path 7 looks like, besides me, I'm going to give you guys a list of celebrities that are life path number 7s. First off, we got Marilyn Monroe, Princess Diana, Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, Aaliyah, Lauryn Hill, Leonardo DiCaprio, Taylor Swift, J. Cole, and President JFK. A lot of these 7s have changed the way we think and how we live in life. And that's what I love about numerology. Once again, everything is connected. So we remember that Martin Luther King was a life path number 1. Malcolm X was a life path number 5. JFK was a life path number 7. Now, if you look at all these numbers and look at these leaders throughout the world, a lot of them had a lot of impact and a lot of knowledge. And when all 3 of them are on the same frequency, that's very dangerous for their enemies. When people have a lot of power and they have a lot of knowledge, you start changing the way people think. And the people that are in control, that have power, may not want to give up that control. So anytime they feel like there's a threat, they're going to get rid of those. And unfortunately, for our great leaders like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, JFK, even Abraham Lincoln was a number 5, they were all assassinated. So it just goes to show you, when you start speaking your truth and you start really understanding who you are and the power we all have within, you can start cultivating and start making a change through the world that you see. The 7 is such a spiritual number. If you even look at the way the 7 is designed, it's coming from a higher state, so a higher consciousness, and then it's bringing down the information to the physical plane. Now, no matter what you resonate with, whatever you call God, the universe, infinite intelligence, or the all, whatever you resonate with, that's where you're getting your information from, and it's coming down. So with that being said, if you think about the number 7, 7 has a lot of meaning to it, and you look at the 7 days that it took God to create the world. You got 7 chakras, you got the 7 seas, you got 7 hermetic principles. All these things are spiritual. So another reason why I love being a life path number 7 is we go through this transformational stage where we go from a truth seeker and then we transform into a sage. Now, a truth seeker is someone that is always searching for answers, looking for their reasoning, looking for why things are happening in the world. But then you become a sage when you start knowing and you start becoming. So it's about taking all the knowledge that we know and starting applying it into your life to create the reality that you want. For some people, it might be hard to make that transformation from a truth seeker to the sage, because a lot of times when you're a number 7, you're going to be stuck in your head a lot, and you're going to overanalyze a lot of things, and you become isolated and you separate from people. But when you become the sage, you have to learn that you have to balance it. So you always have to know that with this knowledge, I have to also express it in a certain way. And I love Confucius, because Confucius always said the quote, "Knowledge without practice is pointless, and practice without knowledge is dangerous." So in essence, what he was talking about is, if you know everything in life, but you do nothing with that knowledge, you never apply it, it's not really going to do anything with your life. It's pointless. And vice versa, if you try to do a bunch of things and you don't know what you're doing, that's dangerous, because you could take context and you could mix it up, and you could give the wrong information that you were trying to portray another person, and it might lead them down the wrong path. So being the sage, you have to have discernment, and you have to know when to speak and when to express yourself. Another way to look at the number 7 is connecting it to astrology. 7 would be in comparison to the Scorpio. The Scorpio is very mysterious, secretive at times, and it's very intuitive. And it's not going to allow anyone in their circle right away. So that's why I like to compare it, because they are very to themselves, but sometimes they can be very expressive as well. But they only are expressive to people they trust. And same with the 7. If you are like a 5 or a 4 or a 1 or another 7, we'll trust you in our circle. And not to say that if you're not one of those numbers, we don't trust you, but it might take a little bit longer for you to gain our trust. Like I said in my other videos, you have to learn how to balance your numbers. So you can't be too assertive and you can't be too passive. When you're too assertive with the life path number 7, you can come off as a know-it-all. You can come as over-analyzing everything. And you might withhold information that could help other people. And if you're too passive in life, you're going to come off as cold, secretive. People aren't going to trust you. The trust won't be there. And you're going to be thinking more than you're going to be acting. When you balance the number 7, you're going to learn how to analyze things and then act upon it. And then this is going to create faith. And when you have faith, you're going to see different things happen in your life. And when you have enough faith, then you're going to determine when and where to say what you need to say. This is discernment. And when you have discernment, it'll allow you to know when to speak. And then after that, you'll learn how to get more intuitive with yourself. You'll become more intuitive. The biggest thing I would say to life path number 7s is just going back to the point of discernment, knowing when and where to speak your truth, and just trusting your intuition and just trusting that it's the right time at the right place. Before we end today, I just want to give some inspirational quotes from some life path number 7s. Muhammad Ali said, "I know where I'm going and I know the truth. I don't have to be what you want me to be. I am free to be what I want." And then he also said, "If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it." Also, I respect Bruce Lee, and here are some inspirational quotes as well. He said, "Knowledge will give you power, but character, respect." And he also said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." So if you're a life path number 7 like me, find a way to inspire others and find a way to get that knowledge out of you somehow. Whether you're creating songs, whether you're creating videos, the world right now needs more people to speak up and speak their truths so we can all grow and become better as humanity, so we can all come together as one. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This completes my mind group series in numerology. If you like this video, give it a like and a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Love and light. Peace.